Well, it's funny you say early progressive death metal scene because it didn't seem like there was much of one. It was like all one big scene. You know, it was an extreme metal scene, and there was all these bands clumped together. And although if you really listen to each of those bands, there was the black metal vibe, there was proggier, there was the melodic Fates Warning type power metal, and then there was real death metal. There was just like speed. There was the Bay Area thrash. You know, there's all these like sub genres, but they just because it was the extreme of heavy metal, everyone kind of threw it into one category and said this is the scene you're in, and that's why we toured with Cannibal Corpse. You know, I mean, it was just not the best tour for Cynic, but we love those guys. It was just definitely challenging because our music was more just a different thing, and you know, we had people just their audience is more brute and visceral and raw, and I think that we're kind of attracting a different kind of more musician types, and you know, we were a musicians band, especially then. So it was definitely like the scene was very interesting though in terms of Florida because all these bands were coming out and they were all so different from each other. It was like the birth of this genre essentially, but you look at Atheist and Obituary and Morbid Angel and Death, and they were all like totally doing their own language, and really kind of having this different melodic and harmonic sense. And it wasn't until later that I realized, wow, that was really the beginning of these sounds, you know.